Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. As you'll have seen, over the weekend there's been some different videos going out that were not vloggy. I've had a couple of days without vlogging, trying to catch up on some of the filming I'd done previously that I hadn't turned into videos. The morning has arrived when my Spog has to go to the workshop. But like a phoenix from the flames, he will rise again. So I'm about to drop him off. And I'm hoping that Anson will let me occasionally, when I go for a walk and happen to pass the workshop, let me take a couple of clips of how things are improving, you know, what's happening. I know it's going to look worse before it's going to look better. But, you know, that's like anything, isn't it? Like tidying and sorting. I had to make things a lot worse before I could make them a lot better. So I'm going to get my shoes on now before I have breakfast or anything and just walk up to the workshop, because it's just going to get really, really hot very, very quickly. I'm not actually sure what the temperature is now. So just to let you know the situation, I've just done a quick temperature check, and at 9 o'clock in the morning it is 26 degrees. So this is going to be the coolest it's going to be all day. I don't think it got much lower than this last night. I think it got to about 23, I think. I'm not sure, I forgot to check past midnight, but it was still very hot. Anyway, Spog, my lovely Spog, I'm going to take you to be fixed. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. I promise you. Won't hurt a bit. I didn't have the trim in the van. And although this is broken, Donnie's friend, Donnie from Van Life Adventures, Van Life Adventures? No, Donnie's Van Life Adventures. His friend breaks Renault Masters or Renaults or vans, and anyway, he thinks he can get hold of a piece of trim that will be a better match than buying brand new trim, which will obviously stand out a mile. But Anson says he needs it so that he can, when he beats out the panel, he can rest this against it to make sure that it's obviously in the right place. So I'm going to walk that back up. It's not very far, but my goodness, it's hot. I'm going to say that a lot over the next 2 days. It's hot. 26 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. Someone else is taking my van away. It's so sad. Fixing the other dents too? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Right, enjoy. Look after my baby. Ta-ra. Hello. You be nice to me, don't nibble my fingers. These are Emma's pets rather than, you know, livestock. These ones get to live. They don't have to go for meat or what have you. Hello. I've walked these guys on leads before. They pull a lot. That bit of machinery looks like, you know, the worst fairground ride ever. Like, I would call it Dancing with Death if that was my fairground ride. Kenzie thinks he's grown again, so I'm just going to test it on the wall of many marks. I think you've grown. Right, put your feet. This is getting really ridiculous now. I don't even think I can reach you. Okay. Okay.
I bet you.
So you are now here. Right, where's the tape measure? We're going to have to start using this tape measure now. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because the other one's not going to be big enough. Mm-hmm. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep. You are just under 75 inches, which is, you are 190 centimetres. So what's that? Ow. 190 centimetres.
Oh, what's 190 centimetres in?
He's shrunk. It's now saying he's 6'2", which he's not.
I think that's right.
He's 6'2.8", which is very nearly 6'3", and we'd guesstimated about 6'3". I've been telling people he's 6'3". So yes, he's just off. What am I going to do? I should really be doing something. I know that the weather is hot, but it's not going to get any cooler over the next couple of days. And today is the day I'm not working. So I should really do things like the housework. And I'll show you what I have done recently, actually. Over yesterday, I was sitting and doing not a lot when it was hot and then getting up and doing stuff. But I'll show you the things I have done. I took my doll's cot and pram that were mine from my childhood. I've wrapped them up in bags and taken them up to the loft. So all the doll stuff's gone upstairs. This is probably dry now. I put this out last night. Yes, that's very dry. I moved the bench seat up against that wall and took away my seeds table. My seeds are in the living room. They're waiting to still be dealt with. Went through the van stuff, put it all in those storage boxes. So this is not going back in. But these seats, this is the cushions for, the cushions for the rock and roll bed for the van. I have an idea to utilise this and part of this. So they will be coming with me when I go for my van rebuild. The only thing that's going to be left in here, well, the sofa's going to have to go. This is ridiculous. You can see how tatty this sofa is. The cushions are falling apart, you know. Look. But my nan gave me this. And, you know, but I know she'd be saying to me, it's so tatty and falling apart, you should just get rid of it. So, the only thing that's going to be in here are these two units. The ottomans, which will have some toys in. Probably that unit that's down there that you can't see, that's got the cushion on it. They're the only things that are going to be in this room for now. And then I will have to get a nice table or something to go in here. That, I reckon I can sell, that bench seat with the seat belts attached, for a couple of £100. I need to have a look on eBay and see what they're going for, but I reckon I could sell that to somebody and make some money. But yeah, I've managed to make this much more usable space, tidier. There's some more van bits there and some stuff I haven't sorted through. I feel still quite overwhelmed with it all. I'm still going to use my lovely blinds that my friend made for me. But there'll be one window that doesn't have a blind because it was behind the unit, but I'll just put something else there. I need to bring all of my bottles and stuff into the house, but I'm running out of space to put things in. And this is a job that I need to do. These have been sat drying in that playroom for a good month. It was only meant to be a couple of weeks and then just things got crazy. So I need to... Most of these are, yeah, these are dried nicely. So I'm going to put them in jars and what have you. This is also a really cool flower book that I bought for identifying wild flowers, and it's done by colour. It also has an index at the back if you know the name of the plant you're looking for. But I love it. It also tells you what sort of family they are from at the back. But because you can do it by colour, it makes it a lot easier to find the plant you are looking for, because you just go to the section that is that colour. So I got that. I'll put a link in the description. It was £9.99. I'm sure that's what I paid on Amazon for it as well. £9.99. But I'll put a link in the description to where you can get it on Amazon. Before I go make a start on the bathroom, I'm going to get all of this stuff out of the washing machine. That's everything. This is disgusting. I need a new seal on here because this is going mouldy. But in fairness, this is all going rusty under here. I think we should just get a new machine, to be honest. This one's getting quite old. Well, you know, very old. I'm going to take all of those clothes and towels off of there and put this stuff on. This room is by far the worst room to be standing in. I dread to think what the temperature is in here, and that's with everything open. I reckon these will be dry in about 2 minutes. Feels like I'm inside a tumble dryer without the tumbling. I'm not going to put it off anymore. I'm going to come and clean this bathroom. It really won't take me very long. All sparkly and clean again. No dust. How are you coping, Kenzie?
Just keeps falling down.
There's a thing. Can you tighten it, please? Aim it at yourself, and there's a little brackety thing that you can use. What's the word? Not bracket. Spanner thing attached to the top of it. You just need to untwizzle the twizzle. Yeah. So you untwizzle it and then put it on here and just tighten those a little bit. Thank you, thank you. I've decided to do a job that I can do in the shade of this room with the curtains closed and the window open and in front of this air cooler. That is something I need to do because I've got too many clothes. So I need to sort through what I'm going to wear and what I'm not going to wear. And I also need to take out all of my winter stuff because all my winter and summer stuff is crammed in this wardrobe. So if I get a stacker box, a storage box, or a clothes bag or something and just put in everything that is wintry, like my jeans and stuff that I'm never going to wear probably until October, November time, and then swap the stuff out again come winter, you know, so just alternate it, and then that makes more sense, does it not, than struggling to fit everything into my wardrobe and be fighting with it on a regular basis. I think I'm making some progress. This is stuff to go to charity. That's stuff to go in the bin. That is stuff to go back to the company that my sister sells her t-shirts through because I can recycle them and then go back into the system. This is all stuff, actually, I think that can go to charity. This is all stuff to go in a bag for winter and autumn. These are all my t-shirts, which I'm going to hang up. I'm just going to go through and just double check they're not stained. Those are white vest tops, which I'm going to try and bleach. That's the top, which I like and don't want to get rid of yet. These are my my summery vest tops, and these are my light sort of put over the top of me tops for the summer. Oh, and there's a stray vest top. I just need to get it all back in the cupboard, and then these in a bag, which I found in my cupboard somewhere, which I probably buried, to put, oh there it is down there, that bag there, clothes bag, to put all of those in. I really have far too many t-shirts. Look at that. Well, okay, so that's vest tops type things. That's all my linen-y trousers, my flowy trousers. That's all my shorts, couple of dresses. And this is all just t-shirts, and then some smart clothes, which I want to keep in there. For smart events, not that I ever go anywhere smart, but that's a lot better. Time to stop for an ice cream break. All my wintry clothes are now in a big bag, very heavy bag, to go up in the loft. In fact, I really didn't know I had so much stuff. I need to stop buying t-shirts, even if I see ones I like. The interesting thing though is I have found 2 Worm's Eye View t-shirts, which I got as prizes and then never sent out. This one is really hard to actually see because it's dark blue. They are, this one is a woman's, and they might both be women's ones actually. Size 14, no, that's a men's medium, this is a woman's 14. Pretty much the same sort of cut, to be honest, but I'm going to give them away for free to whoever would like them. So those that get in the comments first and say I would like the green or I would like the navy will get them for free. You'll just have to send me your address and I'll post them off to you. My whites are bleaching in the sink. I'm just going to leave them for a bit longer. They've been in there about an hour and a half. The temperature is now 35 degrees at 4 o'clock, so it's slowly starting to drop a little bit now. But I'm going to go and get in the pool at work for a little bit and give my body a complete cool off. I'm going to say hi to everyone. My hair's going to need a straighten after that, but it's definitely cooled me off. I've had a quick shower and put my PJs on. Now I'm cooking food, and by cooking I just mean boiling up some eggs. Those little ones are from the new little chickens at work. Ozzy got them out of the run and gave them to me. And I'm having mine with a lot of salad. Well, that's it. I have survived Monday. All we've got to do now is survive Tuesday, and then the temperature's going to start dropping again. It's actually not hit the 40 odd degrees that we were predicted it might hit, or at least it hasn't here. But if you put a thermometer in direct sunlight, it will hit 42, because somebody locally put that on Facebook, that he's put a thermometer outside and it's hit 42 degrees. So I'm thinking the Met Office must do theirs by the shade, maybe, the temperature in the shade. I don't know how it works. But it's not actually hit the predicted 40 degrees that they thought it was going to. Still flipping hot though. 38 point something I think is what it hit today. Or was it 36.8 I think is what it hit today. Tomorrow I am working, so it'll probably be more pool time tomorrow. And Ozzy's still not 100%. I'm really not sure what's going on with him. Could just be the heat, but I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. I'm going to put some clips of Spog. He has been doing very well at his medical appointment, and he's had a bit of acupuncture, and he has been told he can have a lollipop if he's very brave. So it's all coming along very nicely, and hopefully he will be back sooner than anticipated. I will put some little pickies at the end so you can see what he's had done and how things are moving along. And not only that dent being fixed that I made in him, but there's also been little other dents that have just appeared over time, and some of them he came with anyway, little ones, and they're all being done at the same time as well. So that's an added bonus that I was not expecting. I'm going to take me and my Cooley gel pack that's been in the fridge upstairs and relax with Lee for the rest of the evening. So thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. Hope you're staying nice and cool, and I'll see you tomorrow.